Aquarius. It's your girl, J. B. Priestess. Back at it again with the general tarot reading for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising for Capricorn season 2021, baby. Happy holidays or whatever you do. Be sure to check out your Sun, Moon, and Rising. They are rolling out. As they roll out, I'm allowing myself to go that cardinal earth energy and that cardinal earth pace. And I have a Mars in Capricorn, where it's exalted. And this feels different. This year, this Capricorn energy feels very, very different. And how could it fucking not? Saturn in Aquarius, it feels even slower than normal. It feels, there is something going on with time. I feel like a shift in time, and that may be something that you're experiencing. And Saturn in your sign, Aquarius, there's this structure, discipline, this like interesting creep forward. It just feels different, and you just may feel different. Pluto is in Capricorn, so all of these ordeals and all of the transformations that have arisen from them, it's just been a lot. And I think the best thing about it being so much is that it's really exposed your capacity to yourself. Patreon gets everything first, by the way. Patreon.com/justjeverything. For daily tarot readings, check out my Instagram, justj_everything. I was gonna fucking say it. I'm not gonna say it. And for other dope shit that I do, my website, justjeverything.com. I'm not even gonna tell you what fell out yet, because we got notes, because there's a lot going on. All right, I am gonna tell you. Because it's just like, it's a lot. What did I say? Pluto in Capricorn, death, endings, profound transformations. Who do you want to become? Because this season is fertile time for metamorphosis. There may be somebody with Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus coming in. There may be profound endings that you need to experience that are going to set you on a very purposeful path. It's Capricorn season, and 12/21/21, solstice, winter, there's this quick ascension that is available. But you got to get the death before you get the rebirth. And the quick ascension, of course it hurt. And for you, of course you can handle it. Of course it'd be uncomfortable, and I don't mean hurt. For some of you, yeah, it does have, there is some grief possibly, or loss. But when I say, it's just like, when you start to encounter the ordeals, just buckle up and know that there is this transformation that's about to arise. And so, I don't know if, does knowing make it any easier? You know, that kind of thing. I do feel like some of you are transforming sexually also. There may be endings to a creative project, ending to something that was in like the talking phases or the beginning phases. Um, maybe a passion project or a creative or spiritual offer or some sort of event or connection that you thought was going to happen may not have happened, and it may be a little pain point for you to let it go. Or if it's not you, flip it. You may be walking away from things that, or maybe wanting to walk away from things or people that you're just gonna have to say it, baby. I'm sorry. I love you, but you're just gonna have to speak your truth, and that's gonna be what that may be what this transformation is about. Anyway, I'm supposed to be telling notes. Okay. On Christmas Eve, December 24th, Saturn, one of your rulers, and your sign Aquarius will be squaring your other ruler, Uranus retrograde in Taurus. So this could be like conflicting parts of yourself, and it's going to bring on profound changes. This is karma, time, rules, arm wrestling, rebellion, upheaval, the unexpected. It's like the enforcer versus the awakener. And so I do feel like they're just such different aspects of yourself that are going to be like moved into place. It feels like tectonic plates are like grinded into place, things like that. And so what I wrote here for this square is a reality beyond the ego's control is revealed. A reality beyond the ego's control is revealed. Some of y'all don't play with people's feelings. Don't let people play with your feelings too. When you know it's a no, let it be that. Like, don't be a groupie, keep it moving. You know what I mean? Because I feel like this is a very, very karmic time for you, Aquarius. And if you operate from a very ethical place right now, you can really like reset some karmic debt. You can really make good, or it just feels like evening the scales a bit for you. Now on December 28th, Jupiter is going to be leaving your sign and going into Aquarius. I'm going into Pisces, excuse me. And the loss of Jupiter will be felt. There's that benevolence, that luck, that like adventure mode, you know, adventure time. Like I feel like there's like a shiftings of that. And so I do feel like it's important for you to enjoy that spice, that Jupiterian, Sagittarian kind of fire or flare that you've been privy to. I did not bring my water. I'm not prepared. Make sure that you prepare. That's a thing that's going on already for Capricorn season. It's just thinking about like preparing. I fucking rage cleaned all day. Like just scrubbed shit. Like it was just ridiculous. And I feel like that's something that's going to be coming in, just like preparing, cleansing for winter, just like getting ready. I have to have water. Hold on. Hydrate. It's Capricorn season, cardinal earth. Water your garden, ho. Happy Gregorian New Year. We all know that the real New Year is in spring. It's the spring equinox. On January 2nd, Mercury will be entering your sign. And communication is going to get, vast, and spacey, just like out there. And rebellious. Challenging. Like I feel like intellectually everybody is ready to buck the fucking system, and something is being like geared up, and with the Awakener and the Enforcer going head to head, y'all. Aquarius, I think you're just going to be getting electrified. And we talk about this a lot, but one of your ruling planets is going to be going direct this season. And things will be shifting forward in a big way, especially in regards to, anyway, okay, hold on, I'll get there. January 14th, Mercury retrogrades in your sign. So just as much as, like, communication can just get weird, tech, glitchy, allowing yourself the time to really think before you act, allowing yourself to reflect on how you communicate with your friends, how they communicate with you, how you communicate your desires, how you communicate your hopes, your wishes. Do you actually know what you want? Have you been, you know, do you need some time alone? Are there profound endings that you're still needing to maybe process and articulate, find words for, finding a way to express? And so that Mercury retrograde in your sign is going to be pretty impactful. And so I feel like you guys get like, really like, it's like TKO. That's how it feels. But it's just like because we're going forward. And so it may just feel like heavy hitting energy where it's just like, oh, I gotta go. Like, I'll find a better word because I don't feel like you get knocked out. And I don't want to associate that imagery with this energy. It's really about JOLTZ. That's what I'll call it. Aquarius, JOLTZ. Lightning emoji, lightning emoji, lightning emoji. Yes. Yes. Okay. Then on January 17th, we have the full moon in Cancer. I'll do a separate video on that. That's going to be, I feel, wildly intimate, is what I'll say now. Then on January motherfucking 18th, y'all, this is, and I want my Aquarians to really, like, for science, check in with your girl. Let me know how this energy manifests for you, please. Because on January 18th, Uranus is going to be going direct in your sign. On that same day, the North Node is going to be shifting into Taurus, where Uranus is. And so you're in everything that, it's like your trajectory is getting closer and closer and closer to your actual destiny. And so you know that in order for you to get what you really want, you can't keep doing what you've always done. And so there's going to be some really profound changes and endings. And you need to allow yourself, Aquarius, I feel like this is going to be a big thing for you. It's like time to stop like dancing around it's time to allow yourself to be like a different kind of direct. Not like cold, heartless, sharp direct, but it's just like this, a directness with yourself and honesty with yourself. If you, regardless of your relationship status, you may need some time to reassess. You may need some time to really like process what the fuck's going on. And I'm telling you guys, the North Node going into Taurus, it's like bam. That same day with Uranus going direct is revolutionary change. And I do feel like some exposure is going to be coming up. I think it's going to be, it's like the lighting of the dynamite, like that lighting of the fuse, like that's that energy. So light it if you got it, hydrate. empty your lungs, plant your feet, or get really relaxed on where you are. Settle into this earth energy. Get into your body. You can allow yourself to tap. Do what you got to do to just get comfortable right now so you can receive this exchange. Wow, that felt powerful. I don't know if I've ever even talked to y'all like that. So let's ask for the most useful, helpful, and divinely aligned messages for Aquarius. Sun, Moon, and Rising for Capricorn season 2021. Four of Pentacles. Seven of Pentacles. Some of you may be going back and forth about an endeavor, going back and forth about maybe someone with Scorpio, Aries, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn placements, specifically Capricorn. Four of Pentacles is the Sun in Capricorn. And so there is this ending in maybe a relationship with them and an investment of time, energy, or money. Some of you may be actually investing in this person or investing in this relationship. But I feel like what you're needing to make sure that you're not doing is investing in a same old cycle. Especially those of you with Venus and Aquarius. There's something about are you doing the same thing with the it's like the same thing with a different it's like the same thing with a different face, like the same lesson, the same cycle. Like, is this person, like, are you dealing with people who are like reflecting something that you've done in your past? It's like, you know, are you dating people with like the same kind of addictions or the same kind of financial status or financial issues? Are people always struggling? Are people always that kind of thing? Are you dating people who match your hustle work-wise? Things of that nature. Some of you may be really trying to, what this feels like so far is walking away from, letting go of lack mentality. This idea of scarcity, this idea that you can't have it, this idea that you have to equate hard work with wealth, with abundance. You know, I do feel like there is something about you really focusing on yourself, really focusing on your value, focusing on the ways that you can heal the way that you love yourself, heal the way that you nurture yourself, heal the way also that you relate to money, heal the way that you make money, heal the way that you value money, that you perceive money, because it's just an energy. And so there's definitely some nurturing that's needed. And are you giving the nurturing to yourself that you're giving to other people? Are you giving this job that too much energy? Or are they being stingy? Are you getting paid enough? There is, I mean, it's Capricorn season. So like mind on the money, money on the mind. Venus, Mercury, Pluto are all there right now. The sun is going to be there. It's just like, but also let's keep in mind, this is about astrology is not just this huge woo-woo thing. It's fucking a season. We're getting to go into winter. And for those of you who live in, you know, like no matter where you, I used to live in Florida. It gets fucking cold in Florida. It's a different kind of cold. It's like bone chilling cold too, especially if you live on the coast anywhere. And so there is something about having to prepare for the winter, having to invest, having to take more time. Some of you may be like worried about gaining more weight, eating more. It's just like, find your flow. Invest in getting out of that old mindset of how you think about money, how you think about nourishing your body, what you think about food, maybe what you think about gardening, what you think about organic food, or your eating habits may be changing. Maybe some of you going vegetarian, going vegan, Even if it's just like one night a week or something of that nature, it's just like, I do feel like eating more live foods is important, more leafy greens. Let's say you already are a vegan, maybe going raw for a few hours a day, or intermittent fasting or something of that nature. There is some sort of shift coming in your eating patterns. And I do feel like in how you make money as well. If you really let yourself become aware of whatever you're clinging to, or whoever's clinging to you, or if it ain't you, flip it. It's just like whenever you're clinging to something, you're inadvertently telling the divine, telling the universe, telling your ancestors, telling your guides that you don't trust them to do right by you. Is that the message that you're sending? Because I feel like some of you have been staying in relationships just for convenience, staying in relationships or jobs or friendships just for convenience, for comfortability, for the sake of having someone there, for the sake of not being alone. Some of you, for the sake of like vows you made, or what you said you were going to do, or you said you weren't going to do. For some of you, staying in a relationship maybe for money or comfortability. I do feel like it's ending, because some of you, you're staying there because it was just like, oh, I'm going to stay in this relationship because I don't trust anybody. Or I hear men are trash, relationships are trash. I hear that, all of my friends are getting treated like shit, so I'll just stay in this relationship because at least he's not, cheating on me or at least they're not, it's just like you're justifying your settling, or justifying getting less than what you want. And some of you are holding so tight to something, this fear that like everything falls apart, or everything is doomed, like, I don't know, it's going to be different for all of you. Or for some of you, it's going to be the opposite. So I just feel like it's important to take some time to like think with yourself, feel with yourself. Let me get the last two cards out. Goodness. All right, final two cards, two messages for, thank you for two. 8 of Swords, 10 of Wands, Ace of Wands on the bottom of the deck, though. Look at that. I feel like the overall energy of, ooh, and then under that, okay. Wow. Aquarius. Whatever the fuck you're holding on to. Whatever, okay, when I say this is going to be different for all of you. So it's just like when I say whatever you're clinging to and you're just like, yeah, it doesn't give me it's not giving what it's supposed to give. That kind of thing, where it's just like, you know what you're lukewarm about. You know what you're like, yeah, I mean, it's like, I'll do this, but it's not like whatever. But you know the difference for, okay, if it's not a fuck yes, it's a no. Period. And if it's not a fuck yes, let it go. So that you can actually invest your time in getting out of this situation, getting out of this prison in your mind, and really harnessing your energy into a brand new direction, so that you can avoid burning out again. So that you can really start to exert your physical, spiritual, and sexual energy in a whole new direction. Because in Capricorn season, Aquarius, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what you will be doing is turning your back on this 8 of Swords, this looping energy, this ruminating on the same thing, this inability to look at the facts or accept the reality of the situation, or some of you, I just feel like you're frozen. And some of you, I feel like you're ready, like you may be in fight mode, or you're maybe like ready to like, either way, there could be just some sort of survival mode that in Capricorn season, you will be getting the divine opportunity to let go of, and to walk away from, and to walk into something that is healthy spiritually, sexually, emotionally, And it's exactly what you're being drawn towards. Wow, I didn't even see the sun under there. Damn, it's like it hits you out of nowhere. For some of you, this is somebody you don't know. I think, and let's say you're you've been in a long-term relationship. You're like committed to this person, or this person, like, you've got years in with this. This is for someone who's got years in. It's just like something comes to light all of a sudden. It's just like you get pulled towards healing yourself, and that puts you in the position of like really being successful, or seen or recognized, or you having the drive or gumption or guts to finally like go for the business that you want to do, or the entrepreneurial spirit, or say the thing to your father, or really like strike out on your own, pursuing a goal, pursuing a dream, like pursuing this project. There's just a lot that wants to come in, Aquarius, and that ain't even the cards that came out. I'm taking what came in, what did come out though. I just wanted to show you what's looking like is going to be towards your season, Pisces season. Maybe even in Aries season in the spring. But I feel like what Capricorn season is ultimately going to be showing you is that let them fuck up. Let it go. Let it hurt. Don't chase anything. Don't run. Don't let things be organic. There's got to be, there is a natural life cycle to things. Don't begrudge yourself your growth because of whatever lie that's keeping you here. Whatever insecurity or fear or promise or legality that's keeping you pigeonholed, that's keeping you stuck. This is self-imposed stagnation, self-imposed confusion. This is going to be a juicy plunge, but we got to wrap this up. Let it go, because with all these aces that came out, this is about receptivity, and you've got to make room, Aquarius. Make the room by releasing what needs to end so that you can receive these like wonderful manifestation powers that want to come in. And it will be clear. It will be like, it won't be something that you have to like wonder about or you're unsure about. Shit will be clear. All right, I love you. Let's get into it.
For the full version of the video, go to Patreon.